Hello and welcome. My name is Ana Andrea, and I help coaches, entrepreneurs, and professionals create irresistible experiences online with virtual events and automated communication. I help my clients with anything that has to do with automation online, obviously. And this is my first YouTube live directly on the YouTube studio. I'm not using StreamYard or Be Live or anything. So it's pretty interesting. Today, I want to talk to you about the major changes that are happening in Europe on regards of messenger bots. Now, a lot of you know me as a chatbot for coaches expert, and I've been helping you build bots for your business and your brand. Now, most of my clients are in the USA, so this only affects them if you have users in Europe. So if you have users in Europe, this is going to affect you. If you have admins that are managing your Facebook page, this is going to affect you. That if they're in Europe. So it's the European Union and 4 more countries. Iceland, Liechtenstein, I think I said it right. Sorry if I butchered that name. United Kingdom, and let me check the other one. I always forget the 4th one. Where is it? I have here the blog from Manychat that I'm gonna link below in the comments, so you can look at it more carefully and understand what the heck is going on. So first of all, this is not restrictions from Manychat. This is not restrictions from Silverbots. This is not restrictions from Chatfuel. These are restrictions that are being imposed by Messenger because of the laws that were implemented in the United Kingdom and the European Union, and Iceland, Liechtenstein, and I forget the 4th one. What is it? Give me a second. Let me see. Here it is. Where is it? Norway. Norway is the 4th country. So, who's affected? Starting December 16, all European pages in all chats, pages with admins in Europe in all chats, any chats with people in Europe. Okay, so let's dive deeper into this. What's going to happen? This is being an admin on your Facebook page. If you're European, this is not an admin on the Messenger bot tool. Okay, so if you are European and you're working with US based customers and you are a Facebook admin, get out of their pages now, because you're going to cause problems for them. Unfortunately, that's how it is. There is no silver lining on these issues, on this, not issues, but implementations of the GDPR law in messenger marketing, because there are about 8 things that will 8 features that are fully banned and will have full limitations. So let's get started and let's dive into what is limited and what is not. So what you can do. So there are things that you still can do, of course. You can still keep using messenger bots. They're not dead. They will help you with your customer service. And the thing that's missing most on every bad customer service situation reflects bad on you. So for example, the bad customer service that Facebook has reflects on them really bad. And honestly, they need to revamp that and pay more attention to that. But since I'm not the customer service consultant, I'm not going to say anything because First, I could get in trouble, and second, I need to get paid for that advice. Not happening for free, Facebook. So you have to understand that when you're growing a business online, customer service is as important as selling. It's actually even more important than selling, because when you give 100% quality customer service experience to your leads through your online stuff, what are they gonna say? They're gonna say, "Oh my God, so and so or that company is amazing. I had this issue and they helped me through it, and they blah 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 blah." So customers having issues and coming to you for issues in Messenger is still going to happen. People are still going to go to your fan page on Facebook and look you up. So if you're in Europe, you still have to use Messenger marketing. You cannot just put it on the side. Unfortunately, most of my clients are deciding to just not work with Europe, because that's like the easiest path. Most of their audiences are in the American continent anyways, and Australia. So the easiest is just not to work with that market. If you are like, "Oh my God, I am in the USA and I work with Europeans, and now all these restrictions," right? So let me go through the restrictions, the limitations that are going to be imposed on December 16th. So the number one restriction that honestly kind of pisses me off, because how the heck are we going to let our clients and prospects and leads being notified? Is the one-time notification. The one-time notification will not function at all. They're going to take it away, and it's not going to work for Europe. No workaround around this one. Number two, creating custom audiences of subscribers in Facebook Ads Manager. So basically, all your European leads, you cannot get their IDs, you cannot get their information and upload them to the business manager for Facebook. So no custom audiences can be made. And that takes me to point number three, the subscriber and the audience profile. We will not be able to see, view, or manipulate first names, last names, profile pictures, place of location, time zone, or gender. We can't do that anymore for Europeans. Only for Europe, only for 27 countries though. So it's like the European Union and then the 4 extra countries: Norway, United Kingdom, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. Now, the fourth thing that is being completely limited is the profile in live chat. So for example, in Manychat, there's a section that is called live chat. That section is where live agents come to chat manually with each person. This had some features where you could add your picture and your name to like the profile you had in the live chat. And when you were talking to people, when you're talking to people, this still works for US and the whole continent of America and Australia and Africa. So this is just for the 27 countries I mentioned before. The agent's picture or profile is not going to be shown. So how do we give a good customer service when we go on live chat and I'm in Europe? Well, you say your name. You say, "Hello, my name is, how can I help you today? What is your name?" And you ask them for their name. Like we did before when we had the phones and we called people and we didn't have the smartphones, right? If you remember this, you are from my generation or above. Right? I remember dialing like the circle, like, right? Okay, we used to say, "Hello, my name is, what is your name? How can I help you?" Same. We are going back to old school, all right? No more automated. I'm going to grab your name here, blah, 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 and it's going to tell me your name. unfortunately, that's how it is. So we're going back to that. And then number 5, the 5th thing that we're going to have limited in Europe is the web plugins. So the Send to Messenger and the checkbox plugin. So those were widgets that we could add to our websites that when people clicked on checked, they would get a messenger flow. Now that's completely restricted. No European user or Facebook page or page that is in Europe or page that has a Facebook admin in Europe. If you're not in Europe and you have Facebook admins that live in Europe and their profile says Europe and all of these 27 countries, your page is going to get affected as well. So you need to kick them out. Seriously. Kick them out of your Facebook fan page like now, and do not wait, because December 16 is literally around the corner, like literally 8 days. It's right here in my calendar. So do not hesitate. A workaround for this? No workarounds for this. Legally, I cannot tell you that you could create a profile with a VPN and use that profile with the VPN. Legally, I can't tell you that because that's not okay. So there's no workarounds for this. I am so sorry. These are the new laws that your government approved, and now you're going to have to suck it up. Sorry, guys. That's the hard truth with Ana Andrea. Always hear hashtag the hard truth. If it's in business or if it's in mindset, I'm always going to tell you how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, oh, everything's going to be fine, when I know that it's not going to be. Okay? Everything's not going to be fine. This is not fine. The laws are very harsh. They're very restrictive. And what we can do is, I'm going to get there in about 2 more points, but we have things that we can still do. Okay. And we work with that. One thing that has helped me in my business online is to do what I can with what I have. Unfortunately, we need to use these tools, and unfortunately, the law applies to everybody. Everybody that lives in Europe has a Facebook page that was created in Europe, and all that. Everything that has to do with Europe. I am so sorry. I feel your pain. I know it's extremely frustrating. I know that it's ridiculous, and that you're losing the possibility of creating personalized experiences. You could still use email. For SMS, you need to definitely Google the laws for Europe. I really don't know the laws for SMS in Europe. I think they're very similar, I think. But you have more possibilities. You can still use SMS. You also can still use email. Email is still king. Email is still a good tool to use. And you can also, I'm going to talk about the workarounds in just a second. Let me finish with I'm going to finish with the full restrictions first. So web plugins will send to Messenger, checkbox plugin. That's number 5. They won't work. The customer chat will always be guest mode. We cannot see the name or the name or the last name or the gender or the time zone or where they're located. Nada. Number 6 is sending and receiving media attachments. So you're not going to be able to send or receive any videos or audios through Messenger. Images are fine. Images are going to they're going to keep them, but the videos and audios are going to be banned completely. No possible way for you to send them that way. Directly through Messenger. So the workaround for this one, there is a workaround for this one. We all know the workaround for this one, right? First, either you could just send directly the link to the video. Like if you have it hosted here on YouTube, you just send them the YouTube link. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Let's try to keep it as simple as possible so you don't break the laws, because you will get fined. You will get fined. Facebook will block the attempt, and they could block your page as well. So don't try to outsmart Facebook. Don't try to outsmart them. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work with Manychat either. You cannot. They're smarter than everybody, because they have bots. They have robots. Remember, they have robots. So this is not just humans behind this. There's algorithms that will check your location and where you created the Facebook page. And if it's Europe, sorry, it is what it is. So no media attachments. And then number 7 is the menu. The persistent menu below every conversation, not gonna exist. Main menus, dynamic menus, any types of menus, no go. And number 8, the typing indicator. So when people are typing, we have this 3 little dots, and that's like normal when we're chatting with our friends, right? We see that they're typing, stuff like that. We're so used to it, and they're taking it away. They're taking it away. No delay, no typing delay, no typing indicators at all. And then number 9, warning or block messages. So due to technicality, Manychat users will not be notified of Facebook warnings or blocks within Manychat. You will still receive notifications of warnings or blocks in your Facebook inbox. So if you're using Manychat as your messenger marketing tool, you're not going to get the warnings inside of Manychat if you're in Europe. The US accounts, you're still going to get that, because I have gotten warnings and stuff. So you're fine. But you're not going to get all this information inside of the Manychat tool. You have to go your Facebook account and go directly to your Facebook inbox in your business page and check there. Okay. What else? Okay. So that's it. It's a lot and it's terrible, but some options have workarounds. So the media, we still got images. All right. And we can send the audios and the videos through our websites, or direct links. Okay. Do not worry about that. Sending it directly through Messenger is not like a big deal. You can send them to a website. Okay. You can embed it in a website. You can send the direct link. The web plugins, no workaround. The live chat, no work. The workaround is to tell people, introduce yourself with your name and ask them for their name. That's completely legal. You could totally do that, right? But through live chat. That means that a human being has to be behind that screen. It cannot be automated. 2, creating custom audiences. That's a no-go. There's no work around that. And one-time notifications, that's a no-go. There's no work around that at all. No work around that. Okay. And then what are the features that have some limitations, but we can still use them? The images, you can still receive them and send them, but here's the limitation. Only, let's see, you can send it, okay. There's no limitations, it says. So you can send, sorry, that was my mistake. It says sending and receiving messages with text and images. You can send and receive messages with your subscribers with no limitations across any devices if the messages are text, images, or text plus images. So you're good. Okay, with images, you're good. Now, the sending messages, the automated flows, there's a restriction with the buttons. There's limitations. The limitation is that the buttons are not going to work on desktop, only on mobile. So what is the solution for this? What do we tell our clients? What do we tell our leads? Well, first of all, we tell them that they can use only mobile. You can push your audience to only use mobile for your messages. Most people use mobile anyways. It's like 20% that still use desktop for messages. So for that 20%, you create quick replies and you ask them, are you in desktop or on mobile? They answer desktop or mobile. And you can send them to, like, you can ask them on the welcome message, because the conversation starters and the welcome message is still going to work. So you can ask them in the conversation starter, check this if you're mobile, check this if you're in desktop. Like, you can put the question or the phrase or whatever, and then next to it you could put only mobile, desktop, and mobile, all devices. Just do that. Do not think people are going to be upset about it. People will go to their mobile, they'll grab their phones, and they'll look it up there. If they're really interested, if they really want your stuff, they will do it, okay? So no buttons for desktop, only iOS and Android only. That's the only thing too, only iOS and Android only, so no other phone software. I don't know any other phone software because Windows broke. Windows didn't get any, did it? I haven't seen a Windows phone in ages, so iOS and Android only. And automations with the buttons, only mobile, only mobile. Then number 3, the growth tool automations. Give me a second. Okay, you won't be able to run any kind of growth tool based automation. So that's not a thing that you can do. Okay. They moved it on the blog section. Oh, okay. So I was like, wait, didn't I mention this before? Okay, so any growth tool, ref URLs, JSON codes, page takeovers, landing pages. Read more about our comments growth tool later in the guide. Okay, so the comments growth tool, except the comments growth tool, it says. So to reiterate, you will not be able to run any kind of growth tool based automation, including JSON and CTM ads, except for the comment growth tool. So do note that it is possible. You can create it on the ads manager. But after December 16th, you can still create ads that drive subscribers to Messenger. But because Manychat won't be able to deliver the appropriate opt-in message based on that subscriber's ad source, this means we won't be able to trigger the right flow or automation based. So basically, you could still run a message ads on the business manager. That's what it means. Through Facebook directly, not through a third-party tool. So you cannot connect the Manychat flow to it because it's not going to work. But honestly, don't do that. Not anymore. I don't think that that's a good workaround. The workaround would be sending people to a send a message button and the traffic option for ads. That's what I heard. Okay, I haven't tried it yet, guys. But I did try to send a message ads during this holiday season. And oh my gosh, the leads are so expensive right now. So I'm going to post a blog below so you keep getting informed of all the changes and more specific stuff. And I'm going to wrap up with the features with no limitations. Okay, so the last one that has some limitations is the customer chat, the chat plugin, and the guest mode. So chat plugins, sorry, will still function normally in Manychat. This is called customer chat, right? But even though the customer chat will work, we have to recall the limitation number 2 that we talked about. So you won't be able to include any buttons on the customer chat, no profile picture, no name either, because of the full limitations number 4. So additionally, any website visitor that does enter the customer chat will also be unable to upgrade to their Facebook profile. So before December 16th, so right now, December 8th, we're in December 8th when I'm recording this. So on December 16th, and after that, there is a way when you're in the customer chat in your website to change to your from guest to your profile. It won't let you do it after that. Okay. And let's wrap up this video with the Manychat features with no limitations. So quick replies will have no limitations. You can still use them. So remember I said the buttons only work for mobile. And if you want to have them for desktop, you would have to switch them to quick replies. This is why, because they have no limitations. Then the message tags. If you have a message tag to broadcast that applies to your situation for the lead, it will keep working normally. Just remember, check out the video that I'm going to link here or in my channel. Go look for the message tag channel videos, because you have to use them correctly. You cannot misrepresent an event tag or a account update tag or a what was the third tag? I always forget it because I don't use them, so forget it. Anyways, the tags, okay? You can go ahead and check out my channel. There's videos on this. And the third thing that won't have limitations is what I was telling you before, which is the welcome message and the conversation starters. So when you go to your business page, there's this big blue button that you can change to a button that says send a message. That send a message button can be connected to two different ways. The first way is with one welcome message that is the same for everybody, or 4 conversation starters, and those could be 4 different flows that it will trigger. These do not have the limitations. Remember, the buttons will only work on mobile if you're in Europe. Europe only. These are the only countries that are going to be affected. The European Union, sorry. I always try to say United Nations, but it's not. I'm sorry. It's the European Union, Norway, Iceland, United Kingdom, and Liechtenstein. So the fourth thing that's not going to have any limitations is the comments growth tool that allows you to trigger actions based off subscribers' comments to Facebook pages posts. Mostly these actions are liking the comment and sending a message to the subscriber. CGT will still be available. So CGT means comment growth tool. CGT, it's an acronym, will still be available after December 16th. Take note that while you will still be able to trigger messages to subscriber, the other restrictions and messages will still apply. So no buttons, no buttons on desktop, no media attachments, like no audio, no video, right? So the restrictions follow, but you can still use the comment growth tool, which is a really good thing. So let's say that you are creating a Facebook Live. You can connect the comment growth tool to the Facebook Live, and if they comment a keyword that you tell them to do so, they will if you set up that option, comment, and send a message. So that's still gonna work. So that's good news, guys. Good news. Also, keyword automation. That is so important and so good that it's going to work, because people that are already your clients, they're already in your messenger bot, they can come to Messenger and put in a keyword and the flows will trigger. So you could tell your audience, hey guys, go to my messenger in my fan page and type in the keyword whatever, right? And the flow from the keyword whatever is going to pop out and trigger. But remember that all of the other full restrictions that we talked about are still in game. Number 6, handover protocol. So what does that mean? That we can still use third-party tools like Manychat, ChatFuel, Silverbots to do the flows for Messenger. So that's still a thing. The MME links, they still are going to work when clicked. Send subscriber to Messenger. While this link and ref URLs will still technically work, meaning that they'll send subscribers to your business's Messenger. Note that Manychat will not be able to serve up the up the right opt-in message and automation for specific URLs. In other words, this means that all ref URLs will open to Messenger, but will default to a welcome message if the subscriber is new to your page, or simply open up Messenger if they're already a subscriber. So it's not going to really trigger, your flows anymore. So basically, just share your m.me link normal, which is your Messenger link, so people can go and talk to your Messenger and send a keyword. That's how we're going to use it now, okay? So you get them to go to m.me / your Facebook username, and for the fan page, of course, not for your profile page, for your fan page. And it's going to open Messenger, just like when we use the WhatsApp links, the wa.me / and then the phone number, and then it just opens WhatsApp. That is what's going to happen. Okay, so those are the news. Make sure that any Facebook admins that are in Europe, and if you're not in Europe, kick them out. Sorry, guys. It's going to affect your clients' pages if that's the case. So make sure that you leave voluntarily without making a fuss. It's always for the best of the clients. I always put my clients' needs and wants to be to help them, right, achieve their goals. It's not about my ego. It's not about me. It's about my clients. So make sure you have that attitude as well. Try to help your European clients as best as you can to navigate these new restrictions. And if you have more questions, you can comment below. I will help you as best as my ability, because I am also just learning about this, okay? But I have the resources to help you out. If you have any questions, make sure you comment. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel with a little bell so you get notified for other videos that I will be posting about virtual events, messenger marketing, and my favorite tools. I'm going to bring you another tool that I just discovered that I'm going to be creating tutorials on. It's so cool and so affordable. So I will expand this channel for more techie stuff and more marketing stuff. So I will see you in the next video. Hope you like this. Hope this was of value to you. Remember to share it, because sharing is caring, to your colleagues. And let's try to make the best out of this, okay? Because whiners are not winners. So don't be whining. Go win. I'll see you. God bless you. Bye-bye.